Hello, stamping friends. This is Karina from Scrap and Relax. Let me show you what we're going to make today. This is a mini composition book. Hope you like it. Let's start. First, we need a composition book. You just measure the size so you can adapt all these measurements to your own size. So this one measures 338 by 4 1/4. So I'm gonna need my cardstock. I cut it at these pair pieces, by the way. I love it. I cut it in, let me see, 4 1/2 by 7 1/2. I scored a 3 1/2, and then I turn it and I scored 3 1/2. And that's what we have. Now, I don't know, you call me crazy, but I don't know why I like to rip off the top. And if you don't like how it looks, just rip off and get the next one. And sometimes that looks better. So what am I going to do here? You can use sticky strip and this whole thing. Liquid glue from Tumble, and just spread it out, and that's all you need for the back. And also you can use your Snell adhesive. That I usually, because I'm gonna give this as a gift, I like to use the glue so it won't come out. Now I'm gonna eyeball our center and place it. It's about there. Let me take a little bit to the top. Okay, right there. And don't worry, because it's only the bottom. It will dry as we're working. So now I tweak a little bit the measurements on this one, on some of them. So I have a pink puree cardstock, and I cut it at 4 by 1. This one was 4 1/2, so we covered the whole thing. And I'm gonna use my scallop punch, and then slide down. I should have it ready, right? Yeah, usually. Okay, I wanna make my videos under 10 minutes, and then I come here and take a little longer. But that's okay. We like to have fun. Now, I need my designer series paper, which is from the Feel with Love bundle. You get the Feel with Love stamp set. I picked the clear stamp set, and you get designer paper, which comes in pink designer paper, but it's specially made for Valentine's, and it's here. So I'm gonna use a pick of 3 by 4, and 3 by 4. So what I'm going to do, before I adhere it, usually I see my center, I'm going to adhere this here, right there, like that. I think I like it from underneath, yes, like that, right there. So let's adhere this to that one. But now I'm gonna use my Snell adhesive. I'm just gonna add it to my designer paper. This is one side, this is the other one, and this is like a love story or here. I apologize, I get confused myself. So now I get to see where am I putting this. I want to show just a little bit of my scallops, just like that. Now that I have this, I can adhere to this one. Yes, I love it. And now it's not adhesive. be generous, because if you're doing this as a gift, you don't want this to come out. And of course, since we love to share, what we love to do, we're definitely gonna give this as a gift. Eyeball your center, remember, top and bottom, and sides. There you go. Now what I did ahead of time, I used my Big Shot machine and my Stampin' Up! Sponges Scallop Heart of Hearts. Let me show you. And this is what you get. Not only a die cut, but also embossed in polka dots. So I'm going to add this with dimensionals. I usually put two-dimensional, like one on the top area, one on the bottom area. So let's see, this is the top, this is the bottom. I need to peel it off before that, right? That might help. And now clean this up. I don't know if I mentioned before, but the trick is when you press this dimensional hard to peel it off is easy. Sometimes when you don't press hard enough, it will come off. So kind of about it, where do you want it? I want it about there. Now I emboss my pink puree cardstock with, and this is called Vintage Wallpaper from Stampin' Up! Emboss folder. And I'm just going to punch a little heart with, this is my trio heart. And again I'm going to punch a little heart. I just want a little texture. I don't want so much texture, just a little tiny bit texture added. I like a lot of layers and embellishments and texture. So this was my way of adding more texture and layers to my cute project. Now make sure you have it on the right side where you want to add your dimensional. A little piece, tiny piece of dimensional, press hard, remember the trick, so when you peel it off, it doesn't come off. The peel back can come off easily, but the dimension doesn't come off with it. So now that I have it there, I'm going to add a rhinestone, and let me show you what I did. So what I did is, this whole line is all together. So I went and cut it in between. So I have separated them, and it will be easy for me to pick it up. So now, I'll explain you how I separate them and then I pick it up. The best way to pick up your rhinestone, I'll find out, is with the paper piercing tool. Whether it's the big one or the small one, so they don't fly around, and you still have it ready to position where you want to be. And I want it about the corner of my small heart. And now let's start with the backing to make sure you glue. It has like glue dots on the back of the rhinestone. Now to finish it off, we're gonna I want to try to make a smaller bow. Let's try it. Because originally I started with 7.5 ribbon. Let's try it with 5-inch ribbon. So in another video I'll show you how to do this. So let me try to be faster. Usually under 10 minutes every time. I was going over. So we have our linen thread ready. We're gonna cross it. Hold your where they meet in the center and pull the backing to meet your center, and I'm gonna tie it, and that's all is there to it. I'm tying with linen thread because it's the thinnest thing to tie and won't show over our ribbon. And how I cover it? I cover it just with our rhinestone. So you tie as much as you want. You know, I like to tie the hardest, the tightest, I should say, right? Then tie a knot. I'm holding the bottom so you won't let loose. And then tie a knot. And just to secure it, tie another knot. When you're done with this is what you have left, your cute ribbon. You start playing with it to shape it up. Like I said before, these paper scissors cut everything like butter, especially ribbon. And you're gonna leave a little small tail so it won't untie. Even though you have 2-3 knots, you want to make sure. And now here, the decoration is like a V shape. I cut from the outside to the inside in an angle, and that's my decoration. Cute, huh? We're going to do exactly the same thing here. We're going to cut from the outside to the middle in an angle, and then they are going to meet. There you go. And this is my new ribbon. So let me see, I think a thinner. Yes. There you go. I love it. Keep in mind that I did this bow with 5-inch ribbon, and this one I did it with 7.5. So you want to decide how small you want your bow, how long you want your tails. And to finish this off, I'm going to add a rhinestone. I think I'm going to add a bigger size, because remember I picked a very small one. So let's try with the biggest one. So that's what I use in this bow, the biggest one. So I'm lifting up this with paper piercing, and then it's easy to position there. Oh, I love how this is looking. And now we're just going to need a glue dot to place it. So like we were saying before, you're going to decide which size of bow you like. So, glue dot. Just pick it up with a glue dot. Kind of arrange your ribbon the way you want it before you place it. And that's what I wanted. And that's it. This is a cute mini composition. And don't forget what I do. I got this designer paper with the filigree lock, actually, and then you get buttons for free. I am going to start with certain celery, some pages. Remember, I like to do like 6 pages at a time. And this one says, "We are good together." This is certain celery classic impact. And then the next one, I'm going to change it and use, I think I'm going to try pinker it. I know it's very light, and we're going to try and see how it looks. I'm going to change and use Be My Valentines. Let's see. Too light, so I think I'm going to change it to rose red. You could do pretty pink, but I'm going to be using rose red. Let's try it again. Be My Valentine. Yes, I like the rose red better on my pages. I hope you think the same. And so at the end, your note gonna be like this, all filled with rings and Valentine pictures. I love it. So this is it. I hope you like it. See you soon. Bye bye.